Okay, so in the question number 10, okay, so in question number 12, in data integration for MC Tech Analytics, discuss schema integration, handling redundant data, and resolving conflicts in values. So basically, whenever the feedbacks or like some analytics related data comes from the MCA Tech branches, we have to discuss how the schema should be integrated, how do we handle redundant data coming from multiple areas, and how to resolve conflicts, right? The data coming from multiple areas, and for same people it is kind of a different data. We have to see how we can handle these. So for question number 12, the first problem is the schema integration. So like there will be numerous amount of areas from where the students or other peoples are giving out the data. The first is like you can match the columns, like for example the faculty rating and mentor score are kind of a same thing, so you can just merge those values. There are some of the datas which are in string, and they are basically the numbers, so you can just convert those inside the integer values. Then you have domain merging, you can normalize the values so that some values won't be like aggressively suppressing the some lower values. And key conflict resolution, like unifying student IDs, codes, or department labels. So schema integration is basically integrate a schema which is kind of constant and handles all the things which are coming from different sources. The another is the handling redundant data. Sometimes what happens is that the data is coming from many areas, right? The surveys are like basically merged. So there are some areas where multiple students can give all the surveys, right? Like there is one student who gives all these three surveys and the student data coming from all these three surveys. So what to do then? First is delete the duplicates, right? Very common thing. Delete the duplicate, doesn't matter. But sometimes it happens like at one place student put something other thing, and another survey the same student put something else. But if they are like nearly same, we can delete. That's a nearer duplication detection. Another is record merging. Just merge the records, right? Just takes a kind of an average of those and just merge it. And then source prioritizing, just take those survey records which are kind of much more valuable, or like they are kind of a reliable source. The fourth is the resolving conflicts in values, right? So this is also same like handling redundant data. So it just says like there is one prof whose rating coming as 8, and from another source it is coming as 9. What to do? So the first is rule based resolution, right? So just prefer the most current survey, right? Don't go for some old surveys, because the teacher improves at time goes on, right? So prefer always the latest data. Next is statistical resolution. So if there are numerous amounts of surveys, they are all coming in very latest data, you can just take out the mean, median, or some weighted average, right? Another is source credibility. Most reliable source, take it with that. It's possible, right? And then manual resolution, just see which one you prefer is kind of a good for your analysis. You can take that, right? So this was all some techniques which during analysis happens when from numerous amounts of areas the data is coming. Thank you.